Yes, thank you very much, for the congratulations. This is definitely a very exciting time for me and my family. But as for your question, I think this is, typically, what I've been hearing from, various different teams as well as, from my agent. So just to see it, you hear all those things, but you just know the draft, you could slip, you could hear fifth round and end up undrafted. So, just to see everything, come full circle and be able to get drafted, was definitely huge for me.
And obviously, I mean, you're coming from a program that really just transitioned to, and a spread offense.
Right.
So for you, I mean, the fact that not only did you get drafted, but there's been several Georgia Tech players drafted since Coach Collins took over. I mean, what does that say about what Georgia Tech's doing, and I mean, how you progressed and maybe how you stood out?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. It speaks. I think it speaks volumes for what Coach Collins is doing down here in Atlanta. I think in the next couple of years, we'll be somebody a school that that will be on ESPN daily. Be talked about like the Clemsons and the Alabamas. I think he's doing everything the right way. Coaching us to be be men, be professionals. And then the recruiting side of things. I think I haven't seen anybody a better recruiter than Coach Collins. Just the talent that he's bringing into Atlanta, and I think as we continue to do that, we'll become more and more of a powerhouse.
Thank you, Mia. We'll go to Gary Smits, and then we'll go over to Cassidy Hill.
Yeah, Jalen, I wanted to know if what you feel about the prospect of catching some passes from Trevor Lawrence.
Oh man, I think that'd be awesome, man. Me going to Tech. I've watched and played against Trevor Lawrence for the past 5 years. So just watching, you know, just the type of quarterback that he is, his arm strength, his accuracy. I think that we all, watched day one of the draft, and knew the type of guy that Jacksonville would be getting. And just for me to be able to play alongside him, it's definitely very exciting for me, and I can't wait for it.
And do you feel like with the fact that you came to high school a little bit late to start playing high school football, and then the transition in offenses at Georgia Tech to something that kind of favors a wide receiver or gives you a chance to get some more at bats, do you think you're just scratching the surface right now of your potential?
Absolutely, I think I have a very high ceiling. That's something I stress to a lot of coaches and a lot of guys that I've talked to during this entire process. I think whoever reaches out and takes a chance on me is going to get a diamond in this draft. I think that with me starting to play football in ninth, 10th grade, I have a very high ceiling, like I mentioned, and I'm a guy who's eager to learn and just come in and wants to get better each and every day, and I look forward to that.
Okay, thanks. Oh, by the way, did you ever play against Trevor in high school?
No, sir, not in high school.
Okay,
no,
all right, okay.
Thank you, Gary. We'll go to Cassidy Hill, and then we'll finish up with Mark Long.
Hey, Jalen, congratulations. First of all, what took you so long to come around to football?
I think, I guess just me just being I probably start with my dad. My dad was a huge basketball fan, huge Michael Jordan fan. So just coming, growing up, basketball was just the sport that I kind of, gravitated to. So all the way up until, my ninth grade year, I've been a basketball guy my whole life. Wanted to go to UNC like Michael Jordan, and wanted to make it to the NBA. That was just my dream. And, once I got to 19th grade, I had my friends like, come out, play football, and try it out with us. And I went out there and I loved it from the moment I stepped out on the field. And had a decision to make, either football or basketball, because my dad, whatever we decided to do, we were going to go 110% at that. And, I ended up making decisions for football, and, it's brought me here today.
And then you've got a couple of Georgia Tech guys already here in Jacksonville. Have you talked to them yet? Have they told you what to expect, and what will it be like to reunite with them?
It'll be awesome, man. Those guys, I got to spend a year with Tyler Davis after he transferred from UConn, and I spent 3-4 years with Nathan Cottrell. So I reached out to Nathan right after it happened, and we were just we expressed our excitement for each other, and I just can't wait to get down there. He showed me that he's been in Jacksonville for a year now, so for him to show me the cool spots to eat at, and how things are done down in Jacksonville.
Thank you, Cassidy. We'll go over to Mark Long. Mark, I think you're
Sorry.
still on mute. Oh, you're good.
Yeah, no, David, I thought you were unmuting me. All right. So, yeah, congrats, Jalen. I'm just curious, do you still hoop it up, and how often?
No, sir. Sadly, I do not. That was something that, once I started to get serious in football, that was something that my dad kind of nixed with the possibility of injuries and stuff like that. So if I do catch myself on the court, I'm probably shooting, standstill free throws or something like that. I won't be dunking anymore anytime soon.
And then when you look at your numbers were just, off the charts. Any of them surprised you, and which one are you most proud of?
My numbers in terms of
Your bench, your 40, your vert,
okay.
certainly
Okay.
your
Yes, sir.
that stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think, I wish I could have got a couple more inches on the vertical. I felt like I had it in me, but I guess we could only jump twice. But that was fine. And I think the thing that stands out to me the most is probably my 40. Me being, I weighed in that day at 226. And to be able to run 4.4, I think was very huge for me. It helped me a lot in this process as well. And then something that I had in my head for a couple of years now is kind of beating that receiver bench press record. I knew that was going to me being an under the radar type of receiver. I think that I was going to automatically bring attention and eyes towards me to help me get more looks.
Had you ever done 30 before?
Yes, sir. I did 30 actually at Tech going into my senior year. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.